We're on Yevamot, Perek Yud Gimel, Mishnah Vav, 6th Mishnah in the 13th chapter of Yevamot. We're going to start by talking about the following case. In order to understand the Mishnah, we'll first start with the following case. Ketana shehisia aviha, a ketana whose father marries her, vinit garsha. So, made you a little chart, as I often do. So we have this very simple case, where Reuven marries Leah, but she's a ketana, she is a child, and Leah doesn't have the ability or the knowledge to accept the kiddushin. How does she marry Leah? Because Reuven gives the kiddushin to Lavan, Leah's father. And so since Lavan takes the money, Leah becomes married. We'll move Lavan out of the picture. Leah, as a child, becomes married to Reuven. And whatever happens. Leah is not very nice, or Reuven doesn't like her, and Reuven gives her a get. Reuven divorces Leah. Okay, that's Ketana Shehisia Avia Benit Garsha. So this child has an interesting status. She has a special status of Yetoma B'chaye Aviha. Yetoma B'chaye Aviha means her father is no longer has control or effect over her. He can't marry her again. She is considered sort of independent in this way. She is no longer under the control of her father. She's what's called Yetoma B'chaye Aviha. And since she's a Yetoma B'chaye Aviha, let's say Reuven has a change of heart and he wants to remarry her. So he says, you know what, you're my grusha, I want to remarry you. Since he wants to remarry her, he can remarry her, but the problem is, she really doesn't have a yad. She has no hand, she has no da. Can Reuven remarry Leah? The answer is yes, but only midirabanan. Until she grows up, she's only married midirabanan. Midoraita, she's really a grusha. By midirabanan, she's married to Reuven because the Chazal made a gzera, and that would work. Okay? So let's go to our Mishnah. We'll do similar cases, and then we'll understand the third one. Hamagaresh et ha'isha b'chzira. Regular case. Man marries a woman, not a ketana. She's an adult. He marries, an adult woman, and then remarry, and then b'chzira brings her back. A man divorces a woman. He marries her, divorces her, and then he remarries her. Happens all the time. Muteret liyabam. Right? And then he dies. His brother can be miyabem. For Rabbi Eliezer, Oser. Eliezer says in this case, no, when he remarries the same woman, he can't, there's no Yibbum. She's not permitted. We'll explain in a second. Let's say there's a Yetoma, an orphan girl who was married to a man. But remember this Yetoma, they were married by the mother and the sister, or mother and the brother, excuse me. Muteret liyabam. And then he divorces her. And then he remarries her. Muteret liyabam. He also can have Yibbum. Rabbi Eliezer Oser. Eliezer says it's prohibited. But now there's the third case. Ketana shehisia avia v'nit garsha. But in our case, a child whose father married her, midoraita. Meaning now we're back to our third case, where Lavan married Leah off midoraita, and then he divorced her, v'nit garsha. Ki yitoma b'chaye ha'av. She is considered, this is the term we learned, she is like an orphan, even though her father's still alive. When he divorced her, hichzira, if he remarries her, divrei hakol asura liyabam. So everyone agrees that now, if now Reuven dies, he remarried her. He married her from the father, divorced her, and remarried her. And then if Reuven dies, everyone agrees that she is asura shimon cannot do Yibbum. Why? The Bartunera says, okay, afal pisha av chai, even though the father's alive. She's like a yetoma. The father cannot remarry her anymore. If the husband remarried her, meaning he married from the father, divorced her, and then remarried her, asurali yabam imet. The yabam can, if the brother dies, then yabam cannot do yibum. The remarriage is not. It's only derabanan. It doesn't have a lachic status. Since the father is alive, he no longer has reshut. So really, even though Rabbanan, Reuven remarried Leah, midoraita, she's like a grusha. The gerushin still stands. She's like a grusha. And therefore, when Reuven dies, Shimon is not a candidate for Yibbum because it's grushat achi. It's a divorcee. So now, how does that explain the first two cases? So the first two cases of a regular woman, Rabbi Eliezer, the Tanakam makes sense. Rabbi Eliezer is Oser. Why is Rabbi Eliezer Oser? The Gazar Kol Hani, he's Gozer. both the first case of a regular woman and the Yitoma, he's gozer them, the Gazar Kolhani atu Yitoma b'chaya, because of the third case. Everyone agrees in the third case. The question is, if we let them marry, if they let Yibbum happen in the first case of a regular woman, or a Yitoma, or the Yitoma, the Garisha Yitoma, will that lead to the third case of Tanashi Zia Aviv Venit Garsha? So he is gozer Kolhani atu Yitoma b'chaye av. He is gozer, and they're not gozer. They don't think that if they allow the first case and the second case of Garisha Yitoma b'chzira, okay, they don't think that that will lead them to permit the third case where Divrei Hakol Asur Liyavim. Everybody says Yibbum is Asur. Okay, I hope that explains, again, somewhat complicated, but I think it's pretty clear. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.